We begin with President Donald Trump doubling down on an ultimatum, saying Iran has until 8 o'clock Tuesday night Eastern time to reopen the Strait of Hormuz to commercial vessels. Although the president has extended his deadline before, he says this time it's final.
Now we'll see what happens. I can tell you they're negotiating, we think, in good faith. We're going to find out. We're getting the help of some incredible countries that want this to be ended because it affects them also. A lot of people are affected by this, but we're giving them till tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time, and after that, they're going to have no bridges, they're going to have no power plants. Stone Ages, yeah, Stone Ages.
The president has not ruled out the possibility a ceasefire may be achieved, but he says if the U.S. military does attack Iran, quote, it will take them 100 years to rebuild. Meanwhile, this afternoon, we're also learning more about the high-stakes rescue of an American airman shot down behind enemy lines. Fox 13's Rebecca Castor has a closer look at the daring mission.
This was an incredibly dangerous mission, but a filled promise made to every American warfighter that you will not be left behind.
Military officials going in depth discussing the incredible operation to bring a U.S. airman home after his fighter jet was shot down over Iran.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack, and the CIA was unbelievable.
2 airmen ejected after their jet was hit by a shoulder-fired missile. The pilot was found quickly, while the backseat weapons officer hid in a remote mountain crevice for nearly 2 days. The CIA used a deception campaign to make the Iranians believe the officer was already found and being moved on the ground. While the Iranians were confused, U.S. forces found him and took him out by helicopter.
Our intelligence reflects that the Iranians were embarrassed and ultimately humiliated by the success of this audacious rescue mission.
At the same time, the U.S. launched strikes on nearby targets to keep Iranian forces away from the officer. No Americans were killed during the mission, but it was dicey. The U.S. had to blow up 2 planes that got stuck in sand at a makeshift landing strip in Iran to ensure sensitive equipment did not fall into enemy hands. President Trump credits the hundreds of American forces involved and divine intervention for a successful rescue.
When you go into these areas, you don't come out like we came out. God was watching us.
One of the 2 airmen is already receiving medical care at the U.S. military hospital in Germany, and the other is on his way there today. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.